In this video, we're going to examine pie charts, and hopefully that will give us a wee starting point for the National 5 Numeracy qualification question that examines pie charts. Okay, so let's have a look. The pie chart shows the results of a customer satisfaction survey carried out by Red Talk Media, a broadband service provider, in 2012. 67% said they were fair, 67 degrees were fair, 105 degrees indicated poor, and we don't know how many indicated good. A total of 3,780 customers took part in the survey. How many customers said that this service was good? Well, the first thing we need to figure out is we need to work out what is this angle. What is the angle that will go here? Well, we need to know that angles around a point add up to 360. So if we add 67 and 105 together, we're going to get 172. And if we subtract that from 360, that will give us the angle that we're interested in. And that's 188. Okay, so we can fill in this angle now. Good. This angle here is 188 degrees. So we know that 3,780 customers took part in the survey. How many said it was good? Well, we know 188 degrees of the pie chart represents good. And I like to kind of sometimes set this up like a test mark. So 188 out of the total of 360 degrees said that it was good. Okay, that's the proportion of the pie chart that said it was good. And if 3,780 people took part in the survey, we can figure out how many actually said that it was indeed good. 3780. So we could say 1,974 people said that Red Talk Media gave a good service. It's not always like this though. This is where we had to figure out a value. Sometimes we're given a value and we need to kind of work backwards, because sometimes we're given the whole amount. Here we're given the whole amount. Sometimes though it is a bit twisted. The pie chart shows some information about the number of medals won by Germany and the Russian Federation in the 2010 Winter Olympics. So on the left we've got medals by Germany, and on the right medals by Russia. Germany won 7 bronze medals, so this value here represents 7. Assuming both countries sent the same number of athletes, how many gold medals did Germany win? So what we need to figure out here is what number 1 gold, and we know that this 7 bronze is associated with this 84 degrees. We're going to set this up like a proportion problem, because we want to figure out what is 120 degrees if we scale it up. So we know that 84 degrees won 7 medals. We want to figure out 120 degrees. In order to get from 84 to 120, we're going to need to scale down to 1. So 1 degree, so we need to divide that by 84. If we do it to that side, we'll need to do it to this side. 7 divided by 84 is a 12. So 0.8, or 0, sorry, that's not right, 0.08, 0833. And if we want to work out how many won gold, that was 120 degrees. So we're going to need to multiply this value by 120. Don't clear your calculator, just press times 120, and that will give us 10. So say that Germany won 10 gold medals. Okay, so when you're not given the whole amount, if you're just given a section, you need to kind of be thinking about scaling. Last question. Noreen carries out a survey on some students. The pie chart shows information about their favourite holiday. 5 students said that walking is their favourite holiday. So walking, this represents 5 people. How many students took part in the survey altogether? I.e., what is the whole amount? We want to figure out what is 360 degrees, how many people? Okay, so we know that 30 degrees was 5. So we can work down to 1 and then up to 360. So we've divided by 30 here, so we need to divide by 30 here. 5 divided by 30 is a sixth, so that's 0.1666. So to figure out the whole amount, that's 360 degrees. So multiply this by 360. So altogether, times 360, altogether 60 people took part in the survey. Okay, altogether there's 60 people in the survey. Noreen chooses one of these students at random. Write down the probability that this student's favourite holiday is cycling. Okay, so we need to figure out how many actually chose cycling. So for cycling, that was 60 out of 360. Write down the probability that a student's favourite holiday is cycling. And if we simplify that, if we just do that, that's going to be 1/6, which as a probability is just going to be 0.1666. If we wanted to, we could work out how many people that is, but the question just asked, what is the probability? And the probability is going to be a number that is in between 0 and 1. So pie charts can come into two scenarios. When we know the whole amount, when we know the total, we can set up like a test mark. If we don't know the total and we just know one value, we need to scale it. Usually we work down to 1% and then we work to 1 degree and then we work up to what we need to. Generally we do the same thing to both sides. Hopefully that will give us a starting point for these sort of questions. Thank you very much.